What's up, everybody? Old School NYC Gamer here once again, and thank you once again for tuning into Tabletop Times episode number 14. And today, since we're still on the coleco kick, I'm going to show you one of the last coleco tabletops here I have in my collection, and that is none other than Ms. Pac-Man. Now, this was, in the arcades in 1981 by Midway. Now, of course, in 1983, this was one of the last tabletops that coleco put out, since there were only 4. This is the 4th one. Now, I did want to mention this in the last episode, but believe it or not, they actually had contests where you could win these. Post cereals, when they did the Sugar Golden Crisp. I think that's what they called the cereal back then. But Sugar Bear was a character, and if I get a chance, I'll try to show you those pictures right now. Okay, everybody, so without further ado, let's check out some of the gameplay here. I'm just going to turn it over to Skill 1. Now, of course, you got to get the usual Miss Pac-Man maze, of course, all there. So, just going to show you some of the demo real quick. And, of course, you see here, that's how it greets you. Just like in the arcade, you hear that nice little intro tune. Okay, people, now the one thing I did want to mention, if you see that one little blinking light that's going to and from, that's actually the fruit target, as you can see right there. So you will see it. So, of course, without further ado here, people, let's check out Miss Pac-Man. And, of course, the one thing I do have to admit that coleco did a really good job of, the scoring system here is actually pretty spot on. Especially when you're eating the ghost. And I see that fruit target up by the right hand corner, so I'm going to try to grab it. Oh, I just missed it. Controls are pretty fluent, pretty spot on here. Have no complaints about it. Oh, and there's that fruit target again. Oh, and I just missed it. But, you get the gist of this here, people. Oh, and of course, right there, I already died. But like I said, people, it's Miss Pac-Man. You can't go wrong with this. And of course, it's always getting those last 2 dots, or those last 3 power pellets. They're always a pain in the butt to get. So the final verdict here, ladies and gentlemen, on Miss Pac-Man is, it's okay. If you are a die-hard collector, I strongly do recommend you get this if you can find this in really good condition. Of course, if you've seen a lot of the tabletops on the internet, especially on eBay, there's always a lot of damage on the labels. But if you're a serious hardcore collector and don't mind picking it up for a good price, I do recommend it. Now, some of the prices I see can range anywhere between as low as $30, and especially up to, for complete box copy of these, go for at least $125. So it's up to you if you really want to get this. But of course, if you do find this in the wild for a good price, I really do recommend it. And that's about it, people. Like I said, it's okay, but not great. I give it You know, maybe a 7 out of 10 if you wanted to go in that rating system, which I'm not. But, you know, it could be better. I think they could have maybe added 1 or 2 extra levels, or just a different maze design, you know, even for the limitations of the coleco. I know they could have did it, but they did, you know, what they had to do to get this out, especially when it came to the marketing. And that's about it, people. So once again, thank you so much for watching Tabletop Times episode number 14. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them at the bottom there. And also feel free to check me out on Facebook and Twitter, and also DailyMotion. And that's about it. Have a good one, everybody, and take care. Cheers.